Hi there everyone, welcome to the route learning video here on the channel. My name is Emily. Today we'll be driving this class 313 from here at Lewes over to Brighton on train 2 Lima 21, the 1022 Lewes to Brighton service. This train is going to be formed for class 313, so 3 carriages, 63 yards long, so a really small train comparatively, and 121 tonnes. What we'll do is we're going to prep our cab and get ready for departure. So we'll hit that turn on, de-isolate the AWS, and what we'll do is do our headlights, and then that'll be the cab ready for departure, pretty much. So what I can do is just head it over here. I can open this door. Maybe I can't. I step down on the platform. Everything's clear. The train's fully platformed. My doors aren't working today. Fabulous. So normally, like I say, you can stand here to do your door controls. So you can see there's some people getting off my train for some reason. But yeah, this is the class 313. I've got a weathering mod from the Dovetail website, sorry, from the Train Sim Community website. Looks really good. Looks a bit tired, to be totally honest. Well, it looks a bit too filthy, in my opinion. Sorry. But overall, it's a pretty, it's a well-used unit. We'll say it's been raining earlier, and it's just, it's filthy as a result. Filthy, as they say. We've got about 30 seconds to the off. Like I say, I'm just watching down that what we call the PTR, the platform train interface. So this is just making sure everyone's, either boarding the train or is well behind the other line. They're not. Lol dovetail. Like I say, so in this sort of scenario here, would be thinking about wanting to close doors, and you can't. So I still can't close the doors due to where green shirt is and yellow shirt. You wouldn't close doors in this scenario. Okay, that's as close as I'm going to get to a clear PTI. So what I'll do is do my door close. Okay, and we'll hop up in the cab. I'll do my local door close. There we go. And we'll grab a seat. So, reverser goes forward. Brakes come off. We'll take step 1 of power. So our start speed limit departing Lewes today is 10 miles an hour. I am going to turn the audio levels up on the game slightly. I am going to adjust them later, just so that you guys can hear what the unit's doing. So I've got a sound mod in, which is one of the community ones. It's actually pretty good. It does seem to apply the internal sounds everywhere though, which is a bit of a shame. Because for example, this is the horn, ear defender's on, which is, what the horn would sound like inside, but that's just me. What we'll do is we'll accelerate at these these tracks in the south there, and our next stop is Fulmer in 4.3 miles. So this is a total journey distance of 8 miles, by the way, for those of you wondering. But like I say, Fulmer is just our first station stop on this journey. Obviously our speed limit was 55 and it has increased to 70 in under a mile, but what I'll do is I'll just be really cautious that we don't over exceed the speed limit and keep our speed nice and low if it is needed. So the instrument lights are on by default on this unit, which is nice. We'll do a quick little cab tour whilst we are here. So really simple cab. You've got your brake cylinder and your main reservoir indicators, speedometer. You've got a GSMR, obviously, throttle controller, which does use the old dead man's system. Got AWS, Westcott 3-step brake, wipers, headlamps, DRA isolate, DRA, door close, door release. I will do door release from my sitting position next, I think. We are coming up on that 70 post now, so I'm just keeping a good lookout for it. Down here somewhere, I believe. There it is. We'll give it a 1000, 1000, power on. So there we go. So yeah, at this stage we're just going to be cruising up the line up to Falmer, like I say. Falmer, our next station stop. Other stuff. That is your destination display. GSM radio handset. We do have a fan, which is simulated. Well, it isn't animated. It's faulty. Track circuit operating clips. That is your destination display and your onboard announcements. TPWS. And that's it. And you've got a dead man's. Actually, these don't have a dead man's, interestingly. So that's something to be aware of. So I'll actually knock down the audio anyway, just so you guys can hear me a bit better. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm a bit ill this weekend, but apart from that, I'm pretty good. You know, say I'm pretty good, I'm probably not. I'm just kidding myself to believe that I'm pretty good. So, yeah. We are getting closer and closer now. This little hill on the left that we're approaching is 1.4 miles to run. I just remember that farm track there is really easy to remember for me. This is a good route for features to learn, actually. Right, there's some routes where it's like brake at the signal after the left-hand, right-hand curve. It's like, what? Look at that 3 days later, and I'm like, what did you mean, Emily? WDYM. Yeah. So we're going to brake at the just after this. So this is the transformer station. We'll sort of brake really entering the tunnel, or just beforehand. Actually, I am really slow. I've slowed down a bit much here, so I'm going to brake at halfway down the tunnel. Again, 1000, 1000, step on brake. Train's using a rheostatic brake application. What I'll do is I'm going to get us down to about 30 and then coast. So Falmer is quite a large station. Falmer's got a football stadium nearby, so they run sort of additional services here for football. There we go. So we'll just slow down. Actually, I'm going a bit quick now, so I'm going to make myself get down to about 10. I'll get rid of that marker, actually. There's my 2 to 3 car. I do leave these in because, to be honest, this is the one route that actually does have reliable stop markers, but others just don't. Okay, so step 3, reverse to neutral, stand up, and we'll do our door release. So I'll do my local door. Train is fully platformed, no obvious issues. Jesus, mate. Loss of interlock. Let's stand and look down the train. So, if I follow the instruction manual, I've got to stand here. Well, this is what they prefer you to do. in TS, it just gives you a little bit of an edge on height here. It's just a little bit easier to see what you're doing. Look at all the pedals I've pushed. So we are due away from here. Lol, by now. I'm already a minute and a half late. Great. So we'll lock the doors. Got a clear PTI. Yes, we do. That's as clear as I'm going to see it. Stand behind the yellow line. Miss, yellow line, get behind it. Thank you. Just quickly checking, because like I say, there's DSD, so this does have a DSD. I was imagining things. So reverser forward. Got the green. Release the brake. Take power. We arrived at under a green signal, so I didn't set the DRA, but it's always worth checking before I pull away. Uh-oh. There's Mooscombe next, about 1.7 miles. And our start speed limit is 60 miles an hour today. So I'm just going to knock myself into idle about now. Actually, there's my 70 post. So just keep accelerating very gently. There we go. Go up to 70. And we'll leave it there. There we go. So I'm just coasting at 70 now, high speed coasting. The high speed coasting on the rest of the main line, well, in the railway means something a bit different, but yeah. That's our coasting board there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to brake coming off this bridge here. So again, it's step 1, step 2. So step 2 is what I generally tend to try and brake in, because it's a little bit sort of more aggressive, I guess, and it just means, you know, especially if you're running late, like I always seem to on my route learners, you always get a chance to recover. I've just had an incredible blast from the past. And I think I've just dumped my emergency brake on by accident. Or been emergency checked for something. I do apologise for that. I'm generally... I didn't do that, no. I got DSD'd, and there's just no DSD sound with this sound mod. Okay. I'm going to isolate the DSD handle. The DSD itself. I'll do it once we pull in. Yeah, because as soon as I reset it, it stopped me, and the sunflower's not illuminated, so it'll be the DSD. Yeah, one of my ex-girlfriends just sent me a friend request on Facebook. Should I feel threatened? There we go. Mooscombe. So I'll do the doors from my seat as normal. There we go. That isolates the DSD, so that won't be a factor anymore. And what I'll do is just do my PTI, so I'm poking my head out the window. So at this stage, I would close the doors and get out of here, because it's clear no one's boarding. You know, we're due off. Well, we're a minute late, so we're due off the races. So regardless of how long we're waiting, we should just be out of here, you know. See what I mean? That's not what a 313 horn sounds like from the outside. Probably about right for the cab sounds, but yeah. What we'll do is grab a screenshot here for the thumbnail. Okay, so I got the 30 warning there, which is absolutely fine. Like I say, we can go up to 60. So it's about a mile actually until London Road, which is our next and final stop before Brighton. Or penultimate stop off this journey. What I'll do is I'm just going to brake, probably coming into the tunnel really, step 2 it in. Be a bit quick probably, but it'll be fine. Step 2. Step 3 actually, because this thing doesn't brake very well. Accelerates wonderfully, doesn't brake very well. Kind of emergency, so just left that way too light. So you try not to go to emergency, but it's there if you need it. And it meant that I didn't overrun the station. There we go. So we are going to be going over the viaduct from London Road into Brighton, and then that's where this train will terminate. So, like I say, I'm going to be doing a couple of these little videos in the southeast because I feel like it's an area I've neglected for videos quite a lot, like, you know, in recent times. And, you know, it's nothing to do with the area, just more sort of so me not really having the willpower to make scenarios for it, but I actually found some pretty fun ones that we're going to do, and uh-oh, sorry about that, and away we go. So our start speed limit is now 30 miles per hour, and we're going to stay there for a while. So it's 30 over the bridge, 20 into the actual sort of station forecourt, as I like to call it, so the station approaches, and then down to, well, so it's 20 in the platforms in theory, but obviously I prefer slowing down for that. So there's my single amber. So just slow it down. I'm going to go to 20. And we'll just coast it in. So the single amber red ahead, but we know that basically signals us into a platform here at Brighton. So I'm just going to coast it for now. So I am in idle, even though I'm making engine noises. There we go. I'll take step 1 brake down to 15. So 10 to 15 is the fastest you want to be entering a dead-end platform. Because what if all the brake rigging basically falls off the train and you lose the ability to stop? So just stop at the end here at Brighton and release the doors. So guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe to see more from me on a semi-regular basis. I've really enjoyed today's little video. And hopefully you guys have too. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Until next time, guys. Bye for now. There's 5. So we'll just coast it in, nice and slow, and then we'll security check the train before we dispose of it. You can't see it, I'm gesticulating. Move away from the side of my train, please. It's just what I do. I just blast one tone of horn like fucking shift. Sorry, I get a bit sweary, but the PTI stuff is honestly really serious, and it's literally how you kill people with your train. There you have it. So we'll release our doors. I'm going to shut my cab down now. So reverser goes that way. Key comes off with me. Headlights go to tail lamps. Step 3 of brake. Step 2, step 3. That's the train now in theory disposed of. or the cap shut down. Like I said, pretending we're doing DOO, so we'll FOD plod the train. You can see you can open the front doors here. Check a couple of hatch out. There we go. So what I'll do is security check the train just for fun. Just use a... I really should have checked there was no one standing in the doorway. So you would really just get all the way out here, check there's no one in the door, come back in, do your thing. Well, this is fun. There we go, door controls. So, walking through, check the overhead racks. So I always sort of jumped up a little bit to check. And you can see there's no extra space under these seats, which is good. We'll just do it as a sort of thingy. Through the compartment, through the corridor connectors. We'll just, we'll pretend we did it. And what we'll do is just go. Leave that to close, and that's this journey done. So like I say, guys, thank you very much for watching today. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.